What's up guys, JV2017 here, and this is my Dragon Age Inquisition class overview kind of guide here. So this is designed for people that are either new to the game or, returning from previous games to get kind of a starter look at each of the classes in the game to decide, which class do you want to pick, because it does change, and impact the gameplay quite a bit. It matters in an RPG like this. So when you start a new game in the character creation screen, obviously you can pick a race. Very quickly, a lot of people probably don't realize that each of these races has a passive bonus, depending on which race you choose. So we have the humans, they have a bonus ability point at the start of the game, so you automatically get one bonus point over every other race here. The elves have a bonus of 25% to range defense, which is nice. The dwarves have a 25% bonus to magic defense, while the Kunari, which is a new race, it's awesome that we get to play as them, they have a bonus of 10% physical damage resistance, which is pretty nice. They just take less damage overall. So once we pick one of these, let's just for the video pick a Kunari, we get to choose from the three classes. So there are 5 cards here, I'll explain. The first 2 are for the rogue. You can choose a melee rogue in the dual wield, a ranged rogue in the archer, and then you go to the warrior here. You have the two-handed, which is more of an offensive warrior, and then the weapon and shield, which is more of a defensive warrior. And then the final one is the mage. So that's how these classes kind of divided up, and the reason they kind of do this is because they want to give you kind of an avenue to really specialize your character into, because the character skill trees are a little confusing probably to newer players. So speaking of which, let's go ahead and hop into each one of these and check out what's going on. First, we're going to take a look at the rogue. This is my level 5 rogue and it's dual wield, so let's hop into the character record screen right here. So what's going on here? Well, first off, there are 4 main trees going on, and they're the 4 trees that you can spend points in to gain active abilities and passive bonuses. So the first 2 are really your basic trees. You can either go with double daggers on your rogue or archery. However, this doesn't shoehorn you. You can still use a bow if you are a dual daggers rogue, you just won't have the bow abilities. So we've got dual daggers, archery, and then we have these 2 specialty trees. So sabotage is kind of based in poisons and traps, and so that's kind of the gameplay that you're going to get out of investing points into sabotage. And then subterfuge is really the stealth kind of tree. So it's interesting, you can mix and match what these abilities with the basic trees. So if you want to be lay down some traps as a dual daggers rogue, you can do that. You can do it as an archery rogue. However, you can also be a stealthy archer, and of course you can be a stealthy assassin with your dual daggers as well. So really the art of making your own kind of character and crafting your Inquisitor is to mix and match these abilities here. So let's go ahead and look at the warrior now. So what we have here is the same basic 4-tree kind of system here, and the first 2 are just like the rogue. They are the basic kind of avenues to customize how you play your character. So the first one is weapon and shield. You're going to find all of the basic weapon and shield abilities and passives in there. Same with the two-hander. And then these other 2 specialty trees, allow us to specialize even more. So with the Battle Master, we have some nice little utility abilities and passives here. So hamstring, you can hit a target from behind to slow them down. You can pull people towards you, and you can also buff your teammates with these horns. So that's some nice little, utility there. And then the Vanguard is kind of all over the place. You can taunt enemies as a Vanguard, which is nice for the weapon and shield tree, as well as just all of these other little abilities. You can rush towards your enemies, you can challenge enemies. This is kind of a tanky Vanguard tree here. So that's really what's going on with the warrior. Finally, we're looking at the Mage, which also has 4 trees to choose from. However, there's no basic tree. These are just 4 different schools of magic. We have Spirit, Storm, Inferno, and Fire. Sorry, Winter. What am I thinking? Anyways, so there's no basics here. You just specialize in one of these trees. You can specialize in 2 trees. There's a lot of ability points to be spent over the course of our journey in this game, but it'll be interesting to see, what kind of mixes and matches of these trees really, work together and synergize and cause a lot of damage. So I'll probably be making a lot of build guides on my channel for this game because I love Dragon Age. It's a great franchise, love the game. So anyways guys, let me know in the comment section below, what class are you starting out with? Again, I'm starting out with the dual dagger rogue, so that's, you know, kind of what I'm going with. And I'd like to know what you guys are going with. So if you learned something new from this video, remember to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Also, don't forget you can find more Dragon Age on my channel coming soon. Like I said, build guides and other kind of informational how-to videos coming soon. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.